So YouTubers, Minister Hall spoke her piece, spoke her mind, let the females in dance hall know where she's coming from. Let Sensia, Spice, and everybody else know, including Jada Kingdom, that they don't look good. It's not a good look. What they're doing. And at this point, people are wondering, why did she even come out and say such a thing? Because she was doing exactly the same thing that they're doing when she was in dance hall and nobody was critical of her and criticizing her. And now she wants to come back to the genre. This is not the way to do it. This is not the way to step back in the game by insulting your fellow artists. But you know, the saying is, in order to get back your throne and where you left off, you have to go after somebody. And she has gone after three people in specific. She called three names: Jada Kingdom, Spice, and Sensia. And so that is what is known as shots fired. That means she's coming after all three of them for her spot back. So why did she leave in the first place? If she knows her heart was not completely in leaving, she didn't want to completely leave. Why did she leave? And then again, maybe she had no intentions of coming back, but the devil is drawing her back in. That's what it appears to be. Because I think she was sincere when she left, because to give up so much and you have this calling, that tells me that her heart was sincere to begin with, but then she got weak, because she kept looking back at what the ladies are doing in dance hall and commenting. And eventually, she announced that she is coming back to dance hall, but in a different way. Whether she comes back clean or dirty, it's still dance hall. And she's still returning to the same genre that she left, that she swore she would never return to. But I think Spice is really hurt because this is somebody who she considered a friend for 10 years. And she saw where she was undermining her. And because she was trying to make it, she had to keep her mouth shut. When she performed with her, she did not give her all. She had to perform short, just so she won't hear the backlash that she outperformed Lady Saw. All those things she has bottled up in her, all the insults, all the throwing out the words that she's homeless, and, it's just things for years that she kept inside of her that she's unleashing now because she's really hurt. And especially since she was young and trying to make it in the music business, you would think Lady Saw at the time would hold her and treat her, like somebody she's mentoring, trying to bring this young girl up in the music industry, not to be taken advantage of. But Spice says she and her sister took advantage of her. They work her with, with what I'm gathering, little or no pay. And she performed even when Saw didn't want to perform. They put her out there to work because she was hungry and trying to make it. When you're trying to make it, they say you're hungry. But unfortunately, when other artists see that you're not hungry and you do anything, almost anything, trying to make it, that's when they really, really, really use you. So I think Spice is looking at it this way. With all the using that she did, to her and not help her, she have the nerve now to come back and bash her, and only because she's on top now. And she got there with just sheer grit by her own bootstraps without the help of Lady Saw. When Lady Saw could have helped her, she had to do it on her own, pretty much. After she left the genre, she even dropped hints that to people that set the stage for them hating Spice. This is what Spice said. That Lady Saw, after leaving the genre of dance hall, the things that she said to certain people about Spice, the people hate her to this day. And so she didn't do her any favor. She didn't help her. So Spice is really upset So let's continue to listen to these videos.
Your love would come back for John John. Me here say married one white man, me know you're miserable. It's not that you want. It's not that. You don't happy. Stop fooling yourself. Let me go down in it. You is the slackest female dancehall has ever seen in history. Anybody who want to play hypocrite with you can go and play hypocrite with you. Me not play no hypocrite with you. Because the grace is then where you used to hold down, and the grace is then where you used to bad mind. It's not that Gracie again. It's not the little girl where you used to use. You and your sister. I said me go do much show. It's not that Gracie. You better repent. Because you're not of God and you know you're not of God. You know, see, you're going to church and you still have problem. The pastor will run you out. You call me name for dirty woman that come talk about love. I don't want no love from you. If you was the only person left on the face of this earth and God come and God say, I want somebody if he say them love you, I feel you live, I rather die.
That's really a heavy statement, YouTubers. That's the level of dislike and I guess hate that Spice have for Lady Saw, or Minister Marion. So it's going to be very interesting 2022 to see if she does come back, and if she comes back, the dynamic that's going to play out between Spice, her, Sincere, Jada Kingdom, Maca Diamond, because it's some real rivalry here, some real beef, some real hurt, hatred, betrayal, the whole nine. And so we are going to be keeping our ears to the ground concerning these ladies.
You don't know why problem. She was happy for me to be the queen of dancehall. She was happy for me to be the next queen of the dancehall after her. But she never want me get too big. She never knows me that I get so big. She think me that I stay small for the rest of my life and catch up her yard. And that's the problem. You ever hear them say, your friend wants to see you do good but never better than them? You ever hear that saying there? I say go. So all along, the lady say me bad. When you can't go on YouTube, go look for a show. Me and her work a show. If me ever go the show go work better than her, that miss up at the next morning. Me have to perform light. Me have to perform very light. You think me coming, she called me when go on bad? You must be crazy. Eh? You must be crazy. Me have to perform very light. Me can't go too hard because me ever go too hard and go on like me go harder than her. And she wake up the next morning and people go say, Spice, take your show, me dead. She vex.
I'm telling you, people, sometimes you think the males are rough on each other and they do so much underhanded stuff to each other, and the ultimate betrayal is killing each other, right? But the females is just as bad. We don't hear the females going out there and shooting each other, but you can shoot a person and disarm them in a lot of different ways. You don't have to use a gun. You can, like Spice is saying, how Lady Saw underhandedly, or Minister Marion, did some underhanded things to her that could have stopped her career. And sometimes you have to wonder, is it worth it? Is going after this fame really worth it? Well, Sincere said she don't want to make any comments. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the best stand to take. Don't get involved. Don't make any comments. And I didn't hear anything from Jada Kingdom either. These are young ladies who don't want to be in the mix-up, because This dance hall genre is full of mix-up. And these ladies like to clap back at each other and tell each other off and keep it going, you know? This momentum of always, this bickering always going. And the best thing for Sensi and Kingdom is to not get involved. Just stay as far away from it as they can. And when people call for them to comment, you send no comment and you keep it moving. YouTubers, like, share, subscribe to my channel and to this video by giving me a thumbs up on the YouTube page before you leave. Thank you.